Welcome to the show. We're going to talk about therapies I've tried for my Parkinson's disease and if they worked or not. Stay tuned. What's up, YouTube? It's this guy, Jeremy McDonald. Let me hear you say it. One of your very favorite people with Parkinson's. Of course, it's Jeremy, also known as J-Mac, Jeremy Mac. Let's do this thing. First of all, thanks for 2,000 subscribers. It was a slow crawl, but it was worth it. I'm still surprised that anybody, much less 2,000 people, would want to tune into what I have to say about Parkinson's disease. Thank you very much. If you would like to get a hold of me, Jaymac, Jaymac, podcaster at gmail.com, and on Instagram at Jeremy Mac, the number 76. All right, I've been meaning to do this video for a while. My good lady Naomi's kind of been on my case. She said, you should make a video about all the different therapies you've tried, because I've tried a lot of them, and I get a lot of suggestions from people, and thank you for keep them rolling in. But trust me, I've tried so many different things. I think I'm gonna need a little music for this part here, because it's gonna be so silly with the amount of things that I rattle off. So, all right, coffee. First got diagnosed, gave me a boost when I still had some dopamine cells rolling around in my brain. Now my blood pressure is something I need to watch, so I'm no longer drinking caffeinated coffee. Creatine. I had a big old jug of that stuff. Used it for months. Saw absolutely no difference. Coconut oil. This was big a few years ago. Tried it for months. Zip, zero, nada. Saw no difference at all in the coconut oil. Acupuncture. That was a trip, sticking little needles in your back. No, it just made me sleepy. It really didn't do anything. Chiropractors. Don't get me started. Sometimes they can help, but when they started trying to sell me these $100 bottles of supplements for my Parkinson's, I'm like, no thanks. Electro-stim machine. Those boxes with the wires attached that you stick to your arm and your legs? Not much. All right, I can't say the name of this next one because of monetization reasons on YouTube. Let's just call it the Willie Nelson remedy. I don't know if it helped, but it made me not care, and then it just backfired on me, so no. Got an elliptical machine to try to control my dyskinesia, like when you go back and forth, and I was hoping to, with enough repetition, my gait would straighten out, and I broke the machine. I was so dyskinetic, I literally, screws started coming off, so don't recommend that for dyskinetic people. Meditation, one of the few things that works, kind of slow your breathing down, get your heart rate down, helps your blood pressure, just helps you center yourself. I don't know if I can say this next one, but I tried nicotine. That's all I'm going to say. It gave me a burst of dopamine for a little bit, but ended up making me feel worse over the long haul, so no. Music, walking to a beat. Got my little headset on, get like a rhythm. Works like a charm. Still do it to this day. Yoga, still do it to this day. Helps me get loose in the morning. Kind of do it in tandem with my meditation. Absolutely love it. All right, some of the medications I've tried. Muscle relaxers like baclofen and Soma. Rytari and extended release levodopa. Agonists like pramipexole. Entacapone. They prescribed the neuro patch, but it was too expensive, so the only thing that gives me consistent relief with any kind of regularity is just these little yellow pills called Cinemet or L-Dopa. After 12 years and some odd months, it's still the only thing that gives me any kind of reliable reaction. I do take an antidepressant. That seems to help the Parkinson's blues. Not for everybody, but it works for me. At first, they did recommend Botox on my legs for the dystonia, but I realized I needed up and down my whole leg, so that's not going to work. That's a pretty complete rundown. Just remember, just because it didn't work for me doesn't mean it won't work for you, and I'm not a doctor. I don't even play one on YouTube. That's all I got. Thanks again for the 2,000 subscribers. Leave me some therapies that you've tried that have either worked or didn't work. Maybe it's the same. Love you guys. Peace and love from the springy city of St. Louis.